Radical.
Welcome to Radical Comment of the Week for June the 16th through June the 22nd, 2022. This edition of Radical Comment of the Week is brought to you by AC/DC Razor's Edge. That's a CD I got playing in the background. That's pretty nice, you know? I don't care if I get like a copyright for this because I'm testing this CD and I like AC/DC. So, yeah, I'm running a risk here of getting demonetized. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'll do if this upload gets demonetized. I'll have to find another job. Speaking of, that actually is a reference to the gold medal coming up. But before that, we got the bronze medal recognized from Snark 15. We got the silver medal recognized from Dubez. And now the shiny gold medal comes to us from the Winged Avenger. The argument made by JT Garcia and many others falls apart as soon as you put yourself in their mindset and try to justify it. Let's entertain these people and assume that YouTube is an employer. YouTubers are employees, and the ad revenue is their salary. That would make the situation akin to, say, Fox News and their pundits. Does Tucker Carlson ask his audience to donate to him on Patreon so he can have extra money in addition to his salary? No, because he has dignity. JT should tell us whether he would condone Tucker doing that or ridicule him for begging on TV. Well, at first I saw this, and it's been 4 years. I didn't remember that there was a comment from JT Garcia. I was thinking about Smash JT, but it wasn't Smash JT. It's actually from JT Garcia. So you reference and you say a situation is akin to when someone says, hey, YouTube is a job, they're your employer, to Fox News and their pundits. Situation with Fox News and their pundits, who used to be there, Tucker Carlson, was he was paid a salary. He was paid by them. I'll tell you, I'm someone on YouTube that desperately needs my YouTube revenue because I don't have a job. Actually, I do have a job. And people did not like when I poked a fork or a stick or whatever. I poked at these YouTubers that were claiming that they had 40-hour work weeks or 60-hour work weeks. And they seemingly desperately want people to acknowledge them as working and employers and employment when it's just not the case. Just because you're getting paid doesn't mean it is a job. Take me for instance. You know, I actually have a job, a 40-hour week job, but I do YouTube. I don't make a lot on YouTube, but I don't upload a whole lot on YouTube. So it's mostly just like extra income here or there. And I have a business that I'm testing things like AC/DC CDs to sell at my physical media store, which also I don't see as a job, right? There's all different kind of ways that you can make money. It doesn't mean that they're a job. But, you know, speaking on when you say this person, JT Garcia, how they would feel if at the end of an episode, well, let's say when Tucker was on, he's now on YouTube right now, but at the end of a Fox News telecast, he says, hey, well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I just want to let you know that you can donate to my Patreon. I got this, I got that, I got this GoFundMe for a add-on to my house, you know, all this stuff that YouTubers have, right? Do you enjoy the content? Do you enjoy Fox News? A lot of people chime in and say, well, fuck you. What do you think you're doing here? You get paid by Fox News. Why are you needing money from us? So if all these people want to talk about how they akin to their favorite YouTubers as, you know, basically having a job, it's basically work, they're basically doing work, well, let's test that theory. If they're doing work, let them make money from YouTube, their employer, and let their ad revenue be all that they take. I mean, that's all that I take on here, right? I mean, that's all that there's still many YouTubers that actually have no e-begging to them. They have no donates. They have no live chats with donations. They don't feel comfortable I mean, most YouTubers do feel comfortable e-begging nowadays, but they don't feel comfortable taking money from their Winged Avengers, their Dumezes, their Art Bells, their Red Strass 97s. They feel perfectly comfortable. And the comment of JT Garcia, I know I'm all over the place here, was basically talking about how you pay YouTubers because you pay them for content. You want them to release more content. So it's a one-to-one. They say, you're paying for content, which, believe me, I understand that. I understand there's people that want to pay YouTubers for more content. I just fundamentally think that's very stupid. And I don't know how many different ways I've said through the years that I think that actual act is very stupid. But back to the YouTubers as employees. They're not employees. They're not. Because, you see, there's so many differences between the whole dynamic. I'm not going to go into all of them, but if I get injured, if I fall out of my chair because I'm laughing about the voice of Dreamcast guy, or I'm laughing at something RGT85 said, or Ian or Pat the Nest Punk, and I hurt myself and I dislocate my elbow. If I dislocate my elbow, I don't get to call YouTube and say like, hey, yeah, I got injured on the job. Oh, what was I doing? I was making fun of Dreamcast guy in an upload, and yes, that's what happened. I fell out of my chair, dislocated my elbow. So what are you going to do for me here? Is there any kind of workers' comp? No, there's not workers' comp. Can I take a vacation? They'd say, yeah, because you're not clocking in here. Oh, there's no time clock? There's over 100 differences here. Even there's more than 100 how YouTube is not a job.